hyped up. RRQ's Haven too much.
That's what everyone's hoping for. Now, right before we get started, both teams crowding around mid, but RRQ
There
did
is
put a ping
this is
over
gonna
on
be
window, so I think
brutal.
RRQ expecting Talon to contest this, and they're ready for it. Look at that!
Oh man, crazy! Now it's just Pat left over, 96 HP, stuck between the door, and he's
Damn, nicely done. It's a good start. What the hell were those two shots at the beginning from Flips?
I think 10 seconds. We are.
Oh, that's insane that they pinged it, and so I'm like, okay, I guess they're expecting Talon to push out. So
It's
I
a nice
figured
pistol.
RRQ maybe just doesn't
Really,
push
really
out,
nice
and they
pistol.
wait, but they say, well, no, only one of us has to keep our crosshairs fixed here, and there
Wow,
it is.
that looked so
Flips with an
sick.
insane double headshot and just reading Talon. Absolutely.
I love hearing the comms over there whenever RRQ wins and their high-pitched woos, man.
Their woos.
Their woos.
Well,
Okay, wanting to get the orb over this. That's a good amount of info from the jump spot. Picked up the orb over to Patty, I think.
Heavy buy round here from RRQ. A very RRQ move right now. Let's see how this goes. We've seen this backfire already. It does seem like they're going to be creeping up.
Going in towards this. They look like the good lineups where you can't survive in the corners.
They can't push through from C-Link, but
In terms of the Killjoy mollies. They go off, they don't get too much damage for it, they get the plant, keep an eye on this C-Lark. Yeah, Cruz has...
Do they expect him to? He does.
Okay, Cruz is dead.
Already thinning here. X-Sparrow going to come out here. Dart comes out, does
Suck
identify
Pals, what's up?
exactly where Pat is.
Thanks so
Tries
much.
to spam him in there.
Yeah, hits the corner just a bit, and Pat's going to be good for one.
Damn,
but
not
only
too bad
one
here.
weapon
Not too
drops
bad at
to
all.
recover
Keeping the
that.
rifles into this
And
one.
now finally RRQ, I mean, again, this type of buy, we've been seeing it here and
They're
there
giving
from
breach.
last year,
Getting
right?
the breach full online early. Makes a lot of sense.
The old FPX current Navi,
Let's
and then
see.
a lot of people said, oh, that's got to be the meta way to do it. As long as you can keep the two rifles, you can kind of combat and buy back up on the bonus. And then now
Chamber and
some teams are like,
Fade were
oh,
made
yeah, maybe
Raze
it's
good.
much
Yeah,
investment.
kind
And
of,
so now it's
especially
much more of a
Fade.
stylistic thing. RRQ
The thing with the Raze
are
is just
clearly
you
going
can
for
do
much
you
more
could do
of
the double.
let's snowball where we
You could do the
can.
Fade
Now they even out
and Raze
with
nade
just
here.
half armor, so it will remain
The tether and
a
the
classic
nade. But
bonus round
honestly,
in the
Raze is
sense.
still decent.
And if they
It
can
did
do
get a
some
bit of
damage
enough.
here,
It's
they'll
definitely not
do
as good. You
some
can't do the boom bot that clears all of this. You
RRQ
can't do the
just
boom bot
really
that clears all of
really
this.
Continue to level up in real time here as we're watching.
So
this.
it's
The question
definitely
now is,
not as
Talon
good,
grab
but-
it back, or does this start to just stack and stack and stack?
Oh, RQ's very good about their A pushes. And
Rahul,
Talon, because
thank
of
you so
that,
much for
they
that.
wait for it. They even see
Thank
the
you for
smoke
saying
coming
that.
up, the Nebula, as they say, okay, we don't need to fight this. RQ loves to push out and take control of A lobby. Now, the question for Talon is, do you
I appreciate
push back
it.
in once the Nebula goes down? Because you've already given up the angles. You're going to have to invest your utility here. Fox is ready
This
to do so.
angle here is a little bit bugged, by the way. You actually see,
Yeah, I mean, he
so
was
this angle
intercepting
here
his
that
feet.
he's
They had to
doing,
rely on his teammates
is you
to
actually
cover
see
for it, but
through
only
the
good for
box
one
itself, and there's a little gap, and you can see them before you. So it's like, the box is like this, and then there's a side of the box like here, and you see them through this line. So it's actually like a, say this is the box,
Spots him now, but can't
you
get the kill
you actually
just
see
yet.
them
And
a
only
little bit
one
early. Obviously the
kill
overwhelm
in
is too
favor
much,
of
but
RRQ.
there's like a
Talon
gap here
with
that
a
you
nice
see through the
recovery
box, and
around
you
here,
see them
round three.
Is it just me, or are these
in terms
rounds
of this
moving
box here.
extremely quickly, William?
Well, quite
Pretty
a
cool.
feel like-
It's bit of a
it's,
I mean, it
bit of
helps
a
that
bug
round one
that's
was
still in the
basically
game.
part of the pre-match countdown. The countdown just hadn't quite ended yet.
Yeah.
We started on round two, but all right, Talon evening
Logs.
things out.
Logs VL, thank you
Now,
so much.
Okay, so both teams clearly
Okay,
have
we go to the
studied each
first
other's
buy round.
patterns,
Are
right?
we abusing over towards C? Looks like RRQ feel like they might be abusing over towards C, and we have a 3-pass and
Both
stack
teams,
here.
I mean, we can't
So
even
very
say
much
who's really
learning
doing
from
this point, 'cause
Split,
they are
thinking,
matching
damn,
each other so
kinda-
perfectly this
they
time
kind of
over on
really
C.
went for the Astra here.
Okay, immediately
And
Cruz
that
gets
is
the
nice,
drop.
knowing that
RRQ,
they were going to
they'll
go
fight
for
it
the
back
orb,
nicely.
maybe Jit Boys or someone,
gonna
or
try to slip
Patty
up
was
into
close
B.
and they wanted to punish it.
Got
That
crossfire
was
set up
probably
here.
made, that was actually probably
Well,
what they were trying to
they
punish
already
into this one, the
control
fact
A
they were
lobby,
one away
right?
wanting
They
to get an
got
ult into
the
this.
kills over on C. They
That's
spot
good info,
someone
but
on
they
B.
might not realize
Now
that
they're
the
getting
Sky
ready for
has
the pitch.
timed them
However,
all.
Fox
Oh,
is already
kind of looking for it.
through, so Garage a
Kind of
bit
expecting
trapped
it.
right now.
Didn't see the
Foster
second
with the
person
lurk.
here.
Flip though, still on top of it. Gets a
Damn.
double. Just Pat remaining.
Logs, mate, thank you so much for that. Welcome into the Slug Club.
He could get the
Chat,
plan.
new
I
member of
mean,
the Slug Club. Let's see some more slugs in the chat for
he's
Logs.
gonna, you know, be
Lots VL, thank you, mate.
Because of the
Whoa, he puts the
showstopper,
ult into this in a
I wonder
'One-v-3,
if he used that
and he
just
fired.
to draw out the
Okay, he
showstopper,
was
'cause
full
surely
flashed.
you did
We
not
can't,
need to use the
we
Rolling
can't be too
Thunder in a
angry at him.
3v1.
We could be angry at the
EJ
usage of it. Maybe that's a little bit
Superman
too much
through the
expecting
top,
to win the
gets the
1v3,
kill,
but
and gets the defuse.
yeah.
RRQ putting that third win on the
In his
board.
defense, every kill kind of mattered
Wow,
because
I
they're
mean,
low.
that
They're
is
kind
a
of low on
decision
money,
coming out from
but
Flipside.
I
Now,
still am not the
they're
biggest
getting
fan
1
of
point away
it,
from
the
Hunter's
decision.
Fury. Right, so they're gonna
Sick
be
round
okay.
from
They're
Flips
only
though.
a couple
Good kill
bullets away
and
from
good
the
flash
lockdown,
once he
so
had the ult.
I think Flips just saying, I got the Rolling Thunder early. Let's use it. If it helps draw out the showstopper, that's our benefit, because right now we're ahead in rounds. So if we shut down, again, those ultimates coming online for Talon, that's the choice I
Yeah,
want
I
to
think the
make.
breach was
He's
fine.
already
They
5-2
needed,
at the top of the
they
leaderboard,
wouldn't
and
need to
he
keep
might be
it
able to
clean.
rack up towards the second Rolling Thunder soon enough.
All right,
They
looks
want
like they're gonna set up here for a long.
as little
Got a double stack
people
here.
as possible to be on eco for next round.
Can EJ get that pick?
Smoke goes in, recon goes in, they take a lot of control, and they took this full control without using the stun itself. So when they exec on them here, they can use stun and they can peek off it with these two. So I like this a lot from RRQ.
But then we're going to have Flipside ready for the fault line.
Smoke
If we
comes
see
in.
movement coming in.
We'll get to see. Oh god.
Sparrow's just going to go ahead and use the Hunter's Fury. Right now, RRQ, they want to keep the lead in whatever way possible. He only gets one
Not
tag,
too bad.
but
It
does
kind of
push
stopped
them
the
out of
initial
position,
hit and then gets in
attacking
front of
A
the
Yeah,
smoke.
they've only got a minute left to try to figure something out. They are going to ping the Sova, who's going to bounce back. But do they know about
Does it hit
EJ,
the
who's
turret?
tucked away
Oh.
right at the entrance?
I think they
Let's
got a
find
little
out.
shot into the tower there.
Oh, didn't quite get the check on him early enough, and EJ just trying to
No
stay
way.
alive, asking for backup to come. X-Pharaoh is here. and
There's
EJ's
no
gonna
way.
Get out
That's
alive.
crazy that he
EJ
gets out.
escapes. That's insane.
8 HP.
My-
Yeah,
oh
with
my.
his back facing there, he just runs full on out.
How's he done that one then? How's he
Man, was
dodged everything
pressing W
there?
as hard as he's ever had to in his life, man. Running out of there. Wow. And so now, even if they've given up A short, I mean, they have the numbers advantage. They're very well aware of that. And RQ's been
Okay,
doing
then they
this on
use
a
all
set
of their
too. They
util
sit
to hit
back
over
out.
towards the
We'll go
site.
for
The
the
reaction
retake.
from RRQ,
It's
they don't want
fine.
to take anything on middle. They actually have no idea about B at the moment.
They even
Still an
get-
okay
Even
amount of
chip
damage,
away
a
with
little bit
the,
of chip damage.
dart.
This
Not
is the
gonna be ready
lineup,
here.
yeah, nice lineup. We get
yeah,
all
I mean, the
4
retake,
of
because
underpass.
the members on Talon are so low,
Oh,
should
it's
be fairly
actually
doable. Jit Boys does
not
get
as
stunned right at
good
the edge.
as the other one.
Help me Moore's picked off there.
That can be better.
Full health RRQ here, gonna have to pounce onto the site. And they hold A.
But the speed, this isn't the tempo that RRQ was looking for. Now it's down to a 1v1.
39 HP for Foxes.
All right, not a lot of time on the spike.
2G has no idea which side he's at. He
Oh.
does spot him. He sticks the half.
And he got it half.
I don't know that he's gonna have the time.
He's just waiting. He knows he has the time for one
Oh,
more
Yeah.
try.
Foxes played it pretty well. 2G got a little bit
Beautifully
impatient
done
with the
there by
second tap
Fox.
there.
Just staying back.
Nicely done from Talon. Managed to win the
Economizing that time on
4v5
that
going over
spike.
towards the site. Maybe
Making it
RRQ should have
basically
fought
an
site a
impossible
bit
moment. I
heavier,
thought
but
for
they
sure
also
RRQ
didn't know
was
about
gonna
information
bust in
over
there. They
towards
had the
B.
setups, they certainly had more HP.
Well, I mean, they should have. Here's the thing: is
Um,
that there was a very
Yeah, there's a
slight
breach
time
damage you
miss.
can do
And the other
that
problem being that EJ
has
was
kind of
so
been in the game
low,
for a long
I
time that
think
clears
he had already
literally
used his
all of
dash as
underpass,
well. But either way,
and
couldn't
they're
jump
only
out
doing
of
the one
heaven
that clears
to
like
support
the
to
back
draw
bit,
out
which
the
is a little bit
angles, get
worrying.
surefire, intel of the locations, and Talon just holding strong.
Okay, that was a
in
massive round,
post
breaks the econ, and Talon have a lot of ults to stack up some money here as well if they want to invest some
Cruz,
ults into
beautiful
this
shot
if they
there.
need
Hughes,
to.
help me more. Already down. There's a big push up in the middle though here.
Yeah, but look at this. Talon's
The
ready
one from
for it.
heaven, yeah.
Flip knows he's gonna be in trouble here. He's just
There's a
below,
better one than the
oh
one
my
they
goodness.
did.
His back's facing, doesn't matter.
Damn, nice flashes.
Too many people, too many different directions.
Ooh.
Okay, each wait.
That's a nice trade as well. They got a trade from Garage and a trade from Window.
Okay, double kills. No weapons recovered yet though. But look at this rotation from RRQ. After those kills, they go all the way to C long.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're going to
this
C long.
could
What's the
be
timing on this?
A
Oh my
huge
God.
surprise here.
2G's just
Okay,
bait.
you might want to tuck in. Or
EJ, he's good for
that's
two.
nice. They were
Now
not
he's gonna get
expecting
out
that.
alive
What a
again. It's
hero.
2.
Oh my
Loved
God,
it.
EJ.
Instant ult
Where
over
exactly
towards
are
A.
you
We
gonna
have a
relocate
massive
to?
1-on-2
It's gonna
here.
be A.
Yeah, but
Zafiro
it's-
does have his
time.
drone, but he doesn't really want to use his drone because they have
Picked up a
no
Phantom
idea he's
because
close
of that.
short.
And now EJ still
Whoa.
with the Blaze Storm. All right, Cruz doing what he can. The Shadow Step was heard.
Oh,
You got to presume that it happened.
Yeah,
I mean,
looking like
EJ's
they heard
ready
that
for
one.
this. The Cobbs have happened. So So they're allowing
Oh,
and
he
they're
sees the cloak.
yeah, they're baiting with Xfero. EJ's going in for the kill.
Damn, EJ, what an
So
absolute
good.
god on this round.
RRQ
Loved his
takes it
decision making
back.
here.
Might
I
look like
personally would have
Talon
hid
was
round
starting
here,
to
but this
find
was
their
definitely the
rhythm.
better.
And let's
This was
not
definitely the
forget,
better
it was a
play.
real budget round there from
Normally,
RRQ, but
if
the
you're playing
movement
two
from
together, you're
RRQ
going to
maybe
peek
the
at the
most
same
impressive
time.
of all.
They thought it
Yeah,
was
I mean,
only one, so as
first
soon as
of
they
all,
killed
obviously
one,
the
nothing
kills
peeked
from
within like the
EJ,
next
that's
half
what
a
kicked it off.
second.
Without that,
They
it
made them
was
think
not
that there wasn't
possible.
anyone here,
But
but
then
actually it was
the
just a
instant
full-on bait.
rotate from those
Caught
two
them with their
members.
knives
I
out,
mean,
running
first
forwards, pressing
nice
W,
beat
easy
there.
shots.
But this happened
Loved
because
it.
2GE works as bait. They don't expect EJ to be right behind him because he was over on B. And then, yeah, he just goes for the kill. I think
It's a
maybe
big
one of those
round.
shouting,
He's
"That's
9
my
and 2
lord."
at the
Of course,
moment.
That's the joke there, Lord EJ
9 and 2 gets the R
RRQ.
power as well.
And
That
I
completely
also
switches
just
the
saw
money.
during the break, RRQ,
A
they've
lot of ult
constantly
still
been
for
having
Talon
RRQ
though, so they
Kaguya,
can
their
make a
Game
run at
Changers
this, but
team,
now they're back on
help
Eco.
warm them up with a quick scrim in the morning of
And
their
again, they
matches in
take
the
early
recent
A
weeks.
control.
And Jonathan, the
And they
head
leave one person
of
on A, and now
RRQ
they can get a
Valor is saying,
heavier
"All right, that
push, but
buff's
this
coming
is
back
so
online here in
fast.
map 2, and it surely looks like it."
Bruise. Oh, clips him, but only for a second.
At least he tagged with the drone there. That helped everything. They get the plant down, they force out the killjoy ult, so it's at least a little bit of a win for Talon. Astra ult comes in, no one played on site, they can't win this round.
Now to change this, to flip it on its head, Fox, he's gone all the way through short, but will he be there in time?
He's going to have to move pretty quickly. Sushi Boys has an answer.
Wait.
The Rolling Thunder as well? Oh yeah, Talon's buying a lot of time, and now
Are they
Fox
gonna-
is here. They do not expect him.
Oh, just EJ left over.
He's got the op. No, surely.
Oh
not.
my god, they still have a
Surely
molly?
not. No, you have
He's
to
That
gonna run.
delay's
Yeah.
insane.
Crazy.
Okay, I take everything
well,
back.
you
How
also maybe
did they
just make
win
sure he
this
doesn't
one?
get
So
shot
they
in the
put
back,
the
but either way, for
put
a
the
second I was like,
killjoy
he
ult
doesn't
into
actually
it.
do this.
Then
Does he?
then they killed the person
Great
over
round
towards
there.
garage.
But
So
that
the
op
initial plan to
survived.
break the
Go ahead,
killjoy ult
next.
failed. So then everyone on site had to go push. There was a molly on the spike. Then there was
Talon Esports is
breach
going off that
aftershock. Then there
timeout
was a
now.
nade. Then there was
Okay,
another
so
molly.
they won the previous
All
round,
of
but I
that in
gotta imagine
time
that
with
the
them
timeout
pushing
was
forward to
probably
try and break
submitted
the
in middle
ult.
of
That
the
was
previous round.
crazy.
Win or lose, they
That
wanna
was pretty
take a break.
impressive. They put
Let
everything
the
into
Eco
it,
play
but it
out
was
with whatever tools that Talon
heavily
already has,
worth.
amongst the players.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a meeting about some big picture stuff here. So far, man, it is neck and neck. I think as we get
Yeah, it was a
further
low
along
buy.
here in the first half, we're going to find out if
They
one
didn't
team
have.
starts
I
to
mean,
completely
it was literally
crush
just
the other.
armor, sheriffs,
Well,
and then
this
a
is
lot of
This
util.
was the scoreline
But
that
they
a
put
lot of
all the
people
ults into it.
expected
Yeah,
in
breach.
today's
Sorry,
matches.
breach ult as
So
well.
far, we haven't seen too much of it, but right now, we're seeing it come together. Lots of fans for RRQ.
Team's gonna W.
Well, I mean, they're in the lead for now, but barely with 1 point. And here's the thing:
It was
during this
everything.
timeout, it actually kind of works out for Talon, even though they won the round, because they now know that the operator was there and it
There's
was
so
safe.
many
So
massive
that's
swing
another
rounds
thing that could
at the
have worked
moment.
against them,
Like
but they
everyone's just
kinda
winning
cool
these
off,
rounds that just
discuss,
completely
all right, what are
changes
the
where
patterns
this
that we've seen in the
half is
past
going.
with EJ? What happens when they only have that operator saved up, or or they're buying up to half armors or things like that? We'll have to double check the economy here, but either way, because neither team was able
If
to survive rounds,
RRQ
I mean, they're
lose,
constantly always
that's probably the round they'll look
starving for
back at
scraps
and
here,
be
even
like,
if they win
damn,
rounds.
Yeah.
this was the
All right, we're
one.
back into this.
Because they put a
This
lot
time
into
EJ's
it.
gonna be occupying C long.
They
Okay,
put this,
they do have
this.
two
They put these two
rifles,
into
but
it.
oddly enough, they're keeping them separate in separate angles on A. They're taking a very
Yeah, Talon breach ulted
wide
from
default
here.
position. Oftentimes, if you
But it
only
missed
have
the
one or
guy
two
close, so
rifles,
he
you
could
kinda
break the
pair them up
alarm.
with someone else
But it also hit the
to make
spike,
sure
I
you don't drop
think.
it, but I guess they're just gonna
And delayed even more.
push up, and then maybe one of Xfer flips will rotate out.
Okay, that forces them down, and we have this weird.
But they're not
Okay.
committed anywhere yet. Sort of sharking
It's an
around
okay
back towards
round.
spawn.
They got some okay hero guns.
Was spotted, so Flips has to take that out. Now,
Hop over
RRQ
towards C
with
at the
operator
moment.
over at C, the idea is let's
This
buy
is
as
nice.
much
Smoke
time
off
as
short
possible
and then
kind of
dog
force
over
them to
towards
rush
close.
into A. Maybe Flips
This
gets
creates a
kill
low
by the
question
time
mark,
the
so
fault line, you have the Hunters
they at least
here,
know
you
that there
block
should be
them
two
off
over
before
towards A
they
now.
take. But now because he's been spotted, the breach and the Silva, they have to stick together. They're trying to see if they can regain control of Long. And Talon, they just don't peek out. They say don't give them that information. Oh, Flip. He's one.
Flip spots him. He's going to have to back up. Going to try to sandbag entry.
Yeah, he's buying as much time as possible because, again, they want to be sure that the entry is
There's a turret that's spotting the walkout, so they can stack 3 people here. How many more does have a sheriff? He's kind of unreal with it, so I was going to say he only has the sheriff, but he's honestly unreal with
Yeah,
it.
looks like we might have the Killjoys.
Flash goes in towards B.
Almost engaged with each other over here at B.
30 seconds
Sushi Boy's
left.
going to back up. They don't have a lot of time left, by the way. They need to start to make this happen
Oh,
now.
but
It's a
Flips
big
gets
kill.
one kill. This is the timing that RRQ wants. They want Talon to have to rush. And the backup's already hit. Elmore with the crossfire.
Beautifully done, RRQ still in control of the site. Only 15 seconds left.
Flips
Wow.
good for 2 more.
Wow,
and he
he's
gets 4
unreal
kills
at the
in that
moment. If
round
you're looking
to
at his
shut
aim,
down the
it's
attempt from Talon.
insane. Ever since the
Beautiful
pistol
round
rounds,
there.
the double
Again,
the
Talon
double
maybe a
shot
little
of
bit too
pistol, now he's
devilish
just
there,
two
over
tapping
on the A
everyone
side,
that's
not
on
able
his
to actually
screen.
seize it and get control of that.
10 and 5.
RRQ,
10 and
very
5,
smart
10 and 2.
staying
These
back,
two are
not
having
giving any
mad
information,
impact.
not overextending,
This was a nice attempt
especially
from
after
Cruz, especially with the
they've
flash
had a
in
lot
there. I
of
didn't see that.
aggressive setups on A before.
Yeah, I mean, also Flips is just on point here on Haven. I mean, over on
Damn,
his
dude,
set,
that's...
it was Xfero Flips. Is
Gives him a little
fired
wave
up.
as well at the
He
end.
is
Honestly, fair
fired
play.
up. His aim's hitting.
You earned that
his
wave.
decisions, his calls are really locking in as the IGL. He's feeling great about this map right now.
All right, this time it looks like it's going to be a push-up garage.
Money's
They do have a
now
double
low
stack on
as
C,
well.
actually a triple now if they do commit.
There is a,
For both
there
teams.
is
There's
a
2
early
people
Rolling
on
Thunder
each team that
available
can't
for
buy
Flips, but
next.
yes, you
This
can
is
take it
so
out, it's not
fast.
available anymore.
See, this is what I thought they were going to be doing all the
They're
time.
back up over here. EJ, pretty good site control
Goes down to
now.
a 2-on-2. This is what I
All right,
thought the
so
game plan
Omi
was
Moore
going to be, and
does
just
even up the
abusing
numbers
C.
before he goes down. Fox, meanwhile,
The
very low. Now, the
reposition
only thing
from
is
EJ is
has that
really
operator.
nice.
Oh, and to combat that, they're pushing out Xfero. Backs out. He didn't want to get rushed forward. Now, Fox, once again, a
Oh,
curveball.
this lurk is so good.
Yeah, Foxes
I-
took a
Fox
little
is
bit of
so
a
good
gamble
about
because
these,
EJ got a
and that's
kill
been
over
true
towards
in every
here with the
iteration of
op,
this roster,
and
is
then they took garage
he's
control.
always
Potentially
changing
with
up
a flash,
locations,
potentially he
always
just
going
walked
for
in,
these
but that was
flanks.
everything from
Are they gonna
Foxes.
double
Took
peek
a
here?
slight gamble if he didn't flash in.
This seems,
Nice
yeah,
higher
I
lower
find
setup.
that play questionable there.
It
Well,
really
I mean, I
is
think he
just
was
this,
counting
isn't
for
it?
the 1v1s. The swing out itself was good, but it was the over-under, which is harder
I mean,
to
look at it.
predict and combat against. So, at the end of the day, part of it, I think, because they could buy again, so he decides just to go for it. Because if
Going
he could
Rome,
shut
what's up, man?
down
Good morning.
Talon, it would have been much more in advantage in the first half. But they say, we can buy another op.
No
Let's
one
just
can
rely on
string no one can string anything in a row
Round
at the
10
moment.
now here.
Patty has
Such
ult.
a close
I think they have a
back
very
and
good
forth.
chance
So
of this
fun to
buying
catch
this ult.
honestly. You just
Could
never know
combo
what's
these
gonna
two
happen
ults if they
next.
wanted to, we'll see.
Okay, so
Hope
push
still in
out,
play.
Talon's ready for this. They expect it, yeah. They say
21
not a
HP on the
chance,
person that
EJ.
can't heal
Now,
himself.
I think EJ correctly reading that he got the tag, so Omi Moore with the Sheriff just waiting to see if anyone aggresses onto Garage. The Rolling Thunder's still available for Flipscheider. No reason to greet this too aggressively. Oh,
Okay, that's the
Picks
low
him off,
HP.
Fox is
That's
gone.
really nice. Another headshot for him.
Flips
He
is looking
has
for a kill
breach
every
ult
round
with
right
that. Maybe he's had it the whole time. I
Always making
wasn't
those
fully
shots
sure.
connect.
Either way,
They're
he now
not
has breach
100%
ult.
sure it's really going to be a push on to A, but they're going to have an idea.
This
that
is a
some
nice
good
little
boys
bait
wrap
into the corner
around.
if they wanted to set this up as
Yeah,
well.
and here's the thing, if
He
Flips
has
as
so
long as
much
he stays
util. He's
alive
about to
here,
have stun
it's gonna be
back.
Great bait in favor of Xfero. It's going to be hard to predict Xfero's location here. The blind is good, but there's the fault line, and they have no idea that Xfero's here. Flipsider does die, but Xfero just lets the rays go by. He wants to
That's
pick up,
nicely done
or
from him.
take down
Picks up the
spike.
gun.
He's picked up a weapon as well. He's good
Oh
for
my
another.
god, he got an extra on
Just two
Sushi at the
boys
same
left
time.
over
Managed to
here.
get 2 kills.
Spike not planted
2
yet.
on 1.
2 GE to the flank, and that's
Damn,
it.
that
Oh
was
my
Sixth round
so
win here
good.
for
Nice
RRQ.
bait in again from
Xfero
RRQ. Talon
holding his
a little bit
breath
gutted they
as
didn't check that
quietly
corner.
as
Ray's
possible
ult was just so
because of the
hyper
fault line.
focused on
We
the
have
breach
Pat
itself
not
because
able
that's
to
where they
swing,
saw
you
the
know,
stun,
a
right?
full
So
180 to check
he
the
just tunnel
entire
vision. You
site.
see them now
He
pinging
just
about
had
it.
to focus on
How
backside
the
where
hell has he
fault line
killed
came
everyone?
from. The bait is perfect from Flipscheider. And Xfero just waiting and pushing.
Yeah, the Ray's
forward
tunnel
into
vision
the
was
smoke
just
to pick up the weapon.
a little bit too
Excellent
high,
decision
but
by
you
him.
kind of can't be angry at him because obviously the breach after using the stun is most likely going to swing, so you want to make sure that you're not getting insta-killed before you use your Ray's ult.
It's in defense.
So it was honestly just an insane round from Flipsider in terms of
First up on B, this is a smart idea.
getting
We've
the
seen a lot of
fast kill
teams
and baiting
into
this
B
in.
already.
Oh, that's a nice
but
shot
it's gonna
though.
be Fox
And we've
that
seen
takes him
their
out.
B hit, and their B after plant is outrageous.
The op
So
working
looking
as
like
perfect
RRQ do
bait
not want to
against
let them
Pat.
plant.
And then the instant
They
Rolling
talked about
Thunder
this
site
and they
cleared out.
do not
Spike dropped in
want
the
to let
middle
them
of it.
get that spike
And
down.
2GE, okay, he does expect
It's
Fox
still
to go
on.
for the flank, but Fox still wins
6
the
HP
duel.
though. Oh my goodness.
Last one left over here. No doubt EJ telling him where his operator is so they can bring it into the next round.
They're like the round's not over yet. EJ's like, up in sight, back of B, back of B. We love EJ. He's quite a jokester.
He's hilarious, man. Okay. Fox is going to go try to camp it out up here in A, run the clock.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Gotta
can't
be
go
careful with
for
that one.
the full buys here, right? Because they're not even on a, even with the entire losing streak, it would have been a little iffy for Fox, but especially because it's only going to be their second lost round. Just has to save whatever he has here.
Is he going to try to peek, really?
Well, he might. I think this is the hard, probably no one's looking into window.
Yeah.
But no, you don't walk in here at 15 seconds.
No.
Okay, so if he does this, the idea is he's hoping that the site has been left alone.
10 seconds left.
But he will die.
That was an odd decision.
Okay,
All right, well,
nicely handled.
Elmi Moore gets that kill. That's 7-4 now here.
I like this as well. I like when you see a team instantly adapt from a round without a timeout. It's great.
Okay, so I just
Right, they had that B round with the Astra ult and the Killjoy ult over towards the fence as well. And they were like, this needs to make sure they can never plant over towards their B or over towards B, because if that spike is down, it's a massive nightmare in terms of too much util to stop us. So I like that. There's a few approaches you can do. You either let them plant and you heavy retake more of this area in terms of behind or garage, or you just do this and just fight them in B.
Just constantly trying to bait them in, and oh my gosh, that's off of his turret. Elmi Moore, such crafty positioning.
Foxes is going for a big old play here.
Gotta get in here to clear out this lockdown. What are you gonna do?
Elmi Moore is back and in great form. Is he gonna see
Fox?
Foxy
What?
just
What
right
the hell?
Well, hide in plain sight.
It's so bold.
Yeah, that's the fake, is that they're trying to tell RRQ, well, we got one guy detained. Surely our teammates are here to cover Fox. And because of that, RRQ just ditched
The
Foxy. And he stays alive
It's
as
so
well,
bold.
because they don't know how many people were covering for him.
This is
They have a Killjoy that is kind of like holding for the possibility of this. But if he goes spawn, they're not going to consider this. He went spawn, he's owned it. It was such a bold play, but it worked really well.
Oh, but Crew's not able to get the first kill. Fox has to
It's
start
so
running
fine.
in.
He should be so good still.
Flip gets another.
Oh, he only got
Fox
one?
gets the first kill, but now he's locked
Oh,
out.
but Chipboy stays alive.
And he has ult now. But then
Seekers are
Jibbois
buying
goes
time.
down
He
and
knows
he
the
had
exact
ult.
locations. But EJ just playing bait, just playing for time. He's just hiding. Oh, and EJ.
Oh god, nice from Flips to
Flip
get off the
comes
spike and
through.
duel this as well.
EJ,
Holy hell,
perfect
Flips has
bait there.
been
That's gonna be the
non-stop.
8th win. It's now 8-4.
Man, he only got one kill from that.
RRQ so close to closing this out. It's going to be a very
I mean, I like the idea. It was really
second
bold. It
half
helped
here
them
for
get over
Talon,
towards A
unless they
side
can
as
really
well,
pull it
because
Now, even
why
though
would
they
one
didn't
be
get the round
detained?
win, that-
But it's like,
that last round right
I mean,
there, this
he had to
fake
kind of trigger
with the
discipline more, I
Fox
think.
with the Sky getting
But
detained.
everyone on his team was
Well,
dying.
it's a very Talon type of bait, because here's the thing, is that it's not high risk, high reward. It's literally an all-in fake, right? I mean, you're just kind of saying, well, we might lose on both sides, but let's just flip the coin. But it does work. It has logic behind it. It's just
It's a
very
really
risky.
good half.
It does work.
I tell you
It
what, this
allows
was
him
a
to get the
crazy
flank.
half, though.
Foxy alive. It sets him up for the flank. But RRQ
There was a lot of
is
low buy
patient enough.
wins.
They don't rush into it. They
It
are aware
was
that there could be
everyone
more
was
traps
scrapping.
present, and they keep the 8-4 lead.
Well, I got to say, you know, it's weird.
Flips had
Sometimes
one of
even
the
when
best
Talon's losing, they
defensive
blow me
breach
away with
sides
how
I've
good
ever
they are.
seen.
That
Like,
makes
he
any
was
sense.
crazy
Like, they've got some
impactful.
really advanced ideas and techniques that they're
Yeah, you do what you
executing
got to
here, but
do.
right
For
now, RRQ looking to be very strong. It does seem to be a theme with both of these teams that as they get a tiny
whatever
lead,
you want to
they
try.
want to just keep
You go for it.
stacking it. They want to just keep getting the crushing push through. It's very different from a lot of our Korean teams where they have more of a kind of a textbook approach in buys and yeah, it's just so fun to see these different regions and how they express themselves in the game.
A lot of fans here cheering for their teams. So we got a little Patty, or Pat, currently called, of course, his old ID, Patty Pat.
And the crowd goes wild.
Well, it looks like we've got some Zeta Division fans getting ready for the next match, right?
This is the Zeta Division fans lobby right now.
Now, here's the thing: is that
The
I mean, again,
lobby.
these matches kind of have this weird butterfly
Mr.
effect
Prince,
for
what's up,
everyone.
man?
So
How you doing?
while those fans maybe not directly cheering for one or the other team on stage right now, kind of holding their breath, they're probably running the numbers right now in their brains, watching this match like, what does this mean? What does this mean for Zeta Division or Gen G? Like, I don't know. But we'll have to go through the numbers after this match. Not to put you guys on the spot, but I'm sure the desk will break it down for us to some extent after the match is over. But RRQ currently
And the Talon tried to abuse the Astra on C? Not really. They didn't really go for it. That's what I thought their game plan was going to be. We actually only really saw like 2 Cs maximum. One where they actually managed to get over towards the site through garage.
Obviously,
the other
they
one, I
still have
can't
some
fully
control
remember
of their
it.
own fate, and they would love to keep it that way.
Okay.
All right,
Very important pistol round here for Talon.
8-4.
Let's keep in mind, I think the other
What an
maps
insane
they
half.
ended up
14 to
losing
7,
came in with, like,
13 to
3 wins
5,
on one
11 to
side,
9.
right? So it actually is still pretty similar. The question is, can Talon start to play that game of catch-up, or is this going to be another kind of one-sided one? Tiptoeing up into B. We do have Sushi Boys over here on the side.
Going for a
Talon's
par
ready for
half.
this,
Damn.
They're just
Okay.
gonna go right back in with the paranoia. Now here's the thing, RRQ, you can just
a
let
nice
go of this
smoke.
because so much was invested on the side of Talon, but they're all just sticking for the fights. Oh, the reload.
Bit of a trade out here.
Oh my
no,
goodness.
the reloads.
No one has any bullets.
And that's going to be a Talon win, it looks like, unless Elmi Moore has something to say.
Well, if it was a Sheriff, we might say differently, but it is a classic. He's often been very excellent with the Sheriff.
Yeah, they've got that classic crossfire setup over here on the entry to B.
But everyone's weak. Oh,
Yeah, well,
I was about
So,
to say everyone's weak.
so
one
there he
right
wanted to
click
bait
each
out
could
the
have
shot
happened,
so
but,
this person would swing.
so
he
the
could get
reason
that kill.
I think RRQ just
Right, Talon
commit
got the
is
must-win
because they had
pistol.
EJ stuck up on the crates, and they've done that before, where kind of EJ's just left on an island and
Let's
they'll rotate.
see.
But that's usually on a buy round, and I think they're just deciding, well, we still denied them from getting in with our gravity well and smoke, so let's continue to commit. But Talon was just ready enough, and the reloads eventually always going in favor of the Talon members. Of course, Frenzy's often going to have to reload much more often.
all right, well,
It's a
gonna be
pretty
very
low
concerning
bonus,
round
just
for
making sure
Talon.
they don't lose this round. I say as they
excuse me.
instantly get
Well,
wrecked by the
many more
classic.
people than Talon
There's
perhaps
2 more people
expected
here,
to peek out of the
No
window.
one has
EJ
3 people there.
Bit aggressive.
Well, they get another
So
trade
far,
off
so
that.
good for
Oh,
Talon.
the nade's good though.
3
Well, here's the thing. There's already so much damage done on the side of Talon. I mean, sure, they still keep the 3 Spectres, but it's not over yet.
He has a molly if he wanted to flush him out. But obviously, Fatty just straight up swings.
Oh no, Flips was running to see, but he gets heard. We just saw that on the minimap. Sushi Boy swivels his head and says, oh, okay, someone's still coming over to see.
Okay, nicely handled.
Now just Flip remaining spike in hand here.
Yeah,
Doesn't look like
And
he's
they
gonna
know
go
he's
anywhere
here.
to try to
Look
get
at all
this
those
plant
pings.
either. He's going to try to lurk up just by the haystack.
Yeah, he just wants to wait, see if he can get one more kill. One more kill, and they would have done
Okay,
a lot of
nicely
damage.
done from
but
Talon.
At the end of the day,
Not too bad.
not
There
the
should be a
worst thing
rifle
for
somewhere to
either
pick up,
side,
right?
RRQ, they take down 2 people. They
they pick
chip
up?
away at the armor
Yeah, there we
one
go.
more. Meanwhile,
Picked up the
they're
rifle.
able to keep one
This
of the
can buy
bull-
another
the
rifle
bulldog
if
that
they want.
purchased, so they even
And
out.
throw the gun
Talon,
over.
Same thing, right? We didn't lose too much on that round.
Right.
We'll just move on to a bonus.
So, the round we expect RRQ to take is going to be
Okay.
an important one here. Talon has been pretty crafty with how they've handled everything
Straight
so
up
far.
bonus, and Patty has 4,200.
Where
So they can
exactly
get
is
the
RRQ
op
gonna
out
go? Looks like
really
they're
early if they want it.
1-3-1
Next
split,
round.
perhaps? Just kind of wait and see if Talon's going to try to poke out.
Well, it looks like for one, they're clearing out all the close corners here on Garage. They want to break open the doors, pressure that they're going to spam, and they're checking for the Killjoy potential setups, right? So look at this, they're
Right.
clearing with the shock darts and everything. Now Killjoy heavily committed on A site, but because there's nothing in Garage, I think RRQ wanting to say, okay, if the
Yeah,
Killjoy's not
just
here, let's
spotted
go
them in
win
this one.
these fights with a better
3
weaponry.
people C here though. This
But
might
they're
be a
gonna have to wait
little
for the
bit.
cooldowns to come back. Yeah.
This might be a
So all
little
they're
bit
doing is
hard for
pushing that Talon
RRQ.
right now with the pressure. Oh, they
Yeah.
even draw the
Damn, they
paranoia.
go
That's
to
actually a huge win
big
for
question mark
RRQ.
credit and garage, and
Very
they
nicely
retake
done.
it.
They're gonna
Omen
pull
flash
out
and
now from,
everything.
that C
So,
position, try to set up,
good
maybe
amount of
push
info
up
here.
towards
But
A.
they heard a lot of
You have,
numbers, so
Talon
RRQ
breaking
decide to
victory right now,
insta hit it
but they
over
seem to be
towards
pretty
A.
confident this is gonna be maybe an attack
There
on
is a
C until
Killjoy
they just
on his
hear that
own.
dart come out. They're gonna try
Oh,
to
this
move back
poor
up and
Killjoy.
try to, A.
Yeah, the
Got
flash
hit
a
by the
little bit
recon as
mistimed,
well.
so
Got
RRQ
stunned.
can't come in too quickly, but they will eventually.
Any
get the
backup
PJ
coming in?
Nice placement
Yeah.
right outside the Nazosaur, and he swings on it, and he gets the first kill. Can he get more? He
A little
gets
bit
2.
too late though.
Suddenly, RRQ is everywhere. Just Cruz left over here.
30 seconds left.
Scrambling up from B. This should be a 9th round win here for RRQ.
Well, round win, yes, but we always say it has to end as well as possible for both sides.
No
Cruz, the idea
damage
being if I
done
can
at the
take
moment
down
other
EJ
than
and
an
one
armor
more, EJ's
rebuy,
weak,
and
that would
potentially
be best.
another if
Because
they
of that,
wanted to. I
EJ
don't think they
hiding
would,
close
but
to the spike. Meanwhile, for
you might
RRQ,
as well
most
go
of
for
this
this, try and
scenario,
get some
Flip starter
damage you
gets
can
the
buy up
kill,
next
right?
round.
Or
And again,
I mean, even if
Patty
Flip
saved a
starter dies,
lot
like,
of
he's the one who
money,
gets that extra ult point 'cause then he's
so
only one
you
away
can definitely
from
buy an
rolling
op out.
All right, so they're just going to try to push out. Cruz could get some exit kills here.
Yeah, that's what he's waiting. He's just trying to get one extra kill and tie to the spike.
GG
Okay.
fast. That's going to be the
And
first
even
win
that
there
wasn't
for
enough
RRQ
damage
in the second half.
to get another armor rebuy, I
Beautifully done.
imagine. So very, very good round from RRQ.
Huge flawless win.
They can even buy next round, even if they lose this. So it's a great way for their first buy to go.
Absolutely, and their execute was good too, right?
They read this well as well. As soon as the retaking garage happens, they realized that there was too many people over towards here. They have a small window where they can hit over towards A, and honestly, the hit was nice. Don't know if they had a full read on the actual setup, and the Omen flash gave it away, but they had some kind of read that it was just one person over towards A, it felt like.
Oftentimes have to let go of your angle to smoke for your teammates, and if you're not going to do that, you have to push out.
Okay, so Cruz gets the op out.
Oh, jump spotted. Oh,
and they know about it now.
As well. That's 2 members spotted on the side of Talon. RRQ not in.
Yeah, 2 people spotted over towards here, so they decide to take garage, take long control. Question mark create garage. They need some info over towards A. Dog goes in, but they exec fast, so they have to get out of it. And as they're in the dog, he ate the whole damage of the breach. Damn, that was so nice. Mid dog.
RRQ gets cold feet, and I think wisely so decides to back out.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Any smokers for this?
Because they're not confident where the
We got no stars.
Yeah, so Omimore, I don't know if he spotted
no
him
smokers
or if
for
he's
this.
just saying that we got to watch out for that angle, but Flips is good for 1.
He's
Operator misses the
incredible.
first shot. 1 person's already in the site. There's still enough time for RRQ.
Keep an eye on this flank as well. This flank is huge.
Shroud step away. And they can get the plant if they want right now.
Okay,
there it is. Yeah, they were not ready for that.
Man, so
not ready for the push over towards A. Nicely done from him. Nice shot at the end as well. Really nicely done. That was all on the Patty luck, really. Flips gave a good try with his first kill.
Let's push out of that side, maybe draw in someone from the other side, get a safe plan. The problem being Pat already on the flank all the way around.
RRQ still have money,
and
so they get a buy round in this one. But after this next round, they're full eco, pretty much low buys, so they
Okay, William, we're actually having a very close match.
Yeah, this is
they gotta try.
I was worried when
Try
we
win
got
this
to the
one.
second half,
Makes
it's
sense why they time out here.
Going to run away with this, but Talon is playing a very good defender's side. Excellent hold there on A.
They know they have the op in place, so they might try and do something a little bit faster instead of defaulting here. Let's see if they have any reads into it. I don't know. I wouldn't really expect Cruz to be buying an op too much on Omen.
See if he can't,
So I'm not sure if they'll have any kind of reads into this one.
Dials around, see, all right, do we need to kind of adjust and maybe not overcommit here? Do they have some special strats they were saving and need to execute in this moment here on the attacker side?
Yeah, I would be curious to see if there is a bit of a tempo change from RRQ, right? They've been playing this very step-by-step, pressure one side, check the other, and then potentially go for a third rotate, on and on again in this attacking round. Do they go for a bit
right
of a,
over
fast
towards
rush,
B,
especially
the
against
op,
the potential operator, just power through it,
and
so
yeah,
far,
is
the
this just gonna be a
positioning
fast
looks like
up A? This is definitely fine to do against an op. Just keep it real fast. Defaulting can be a little bit risky when there's an op in play,
They've already got the gravity well as well. Now this was originally
especially when you've only got Sova to get info.
The problem being, they were flashed initially, and the second guiding light used to buy time. Backup already arrived for Talon, and
yeah, I like this from RRQ. Makes a lot of sense against the op. This is a good hit. They get over towards site. They
Spike actually not planted just yet. Pick up for a second.
don't get a plant down for a long time. With this plant, they do get Astral, but they are insta-hitting. Wow, they dealt with this well, though.
2G still trying to plant again.
He's just going to stick it.
We got Breach ult, we got Astral ult.
Thunder available. Now here's the thing, Flips not hit by it. Flips was not hit by it. They're both flash on side. Flips good for 1.
I mean, he's incredible.
Another flash comes in. Could Flips get 2? No. Jit Boy's too good.
But now everyone's recovered from the stun.
God, they won't expect them both on site.
It's an operator.
That shoulder peeking out. He gets no. He does not get the second.
Oh.
Just 2G left over here.
Oh boy, 31 HP came down to the straight up duel. I think they were both like 70 or something. That was really close. Really close. 1-9 loss bonus for Talon. Money isn't there. They're gonna get a low buy. Looking like they get a hero gun.
Their rivals, or at least those from similar sub-regions. And that was the video where Cruz was actually talking about, oh, I used to hate playing against Indonesian teams because you guys always just like rush in for the retake. You don't let the spike get planted. You just climb in, and Talon says, well, let's try that ourselves.
Like the idea from
And it
RRQ, they
almost
kind of
works,
picked
but
the perfect
some
site to
really early
fast hit
kills
as
from
well. It
RRQ.
looked like
A very
Talon
stark
knew they
round
were going
now
to fast
here
hit, but they
for
stacked 3
Talon.
people over
Sheriff's in
towards
hand.
C,
Can they get those
and they
back
decided to go
picks?
A.
We've got a push actually coming down towards C. Oh, line him up. 2GE gets a double.
And I think there was a hero gun out of one of those that went down. I'm not entirely sure.
Widest jump peaks I've seen, and he survives, and that acts as perfect bait for 2GE. Showstopper, not gonna find a single
really?
kill.
Okay,
hold
well,
on.
there's a
Paint
kill
shots
then.
are gonna cause a
Yep,
problem.
The double
that's a
kill then.
double.
Oh my God, Pat.
Oh my God. That's. I mean, you got to rotate now, right? You
Yeah.
know what? You know the Raze at least is still here.
Hold on.
Enemy remaining.
EJ with that deep lurk over there at C.
That was nice.
Still
They
go
did the
A. I mean, worst case,
insta rotate, but then you still had a person here to defend the guns.
Woo.
They might not
Tip
expect
Boys knows
Jet
they're
here
coming.
this
The question
early.
is, can he get over here and really make something happen?
Here they do now.
Oh wow, perfect round there.
Nicely done. Talon
I
did
love the
low
action
buy,
over there at
so they
C.
kind of expected this.
Crazy
Buying into
duel
this one
down
is a
there.
huge round if they
Not
want a
terrible
timeout
loss
before
round
this.
there for Talon. They are going to make some of the RRQ members buy their guns back, but we're getting dangerously close to that number 13.
RRQ have a lot of
RRQ
ults
just starts to be
if they want to use them.
starting to stack these wins one after another.
Yep, they've still got now Huntress here and Cosmic Divide available as well. Of course, Fox with those
Vince Implants is too busy celebrating.
online and
Yeah, it
ready
happens.
to go, so that can help combat a little bit on
Sadly,
the
it
Cosmic
happens
Divide, but
sometimes.
it's not going to do too much against the Huntress Fury pushing out of the way. RRQ checking to see if anyone pushes out of B. Looks like they want to go for a fast hit first, but it's just EJ.
Tell you
They've
what,
done this before.
RRQ are
If he
doing
gets
great
the
at
kill,
mixing this
great,
up. They
but if
realize
not,
the
we
stun comes
rotate
from
off
back
of it.
side.
Look
They
at this,
push
he's just
one
buying
into
time.
towards B.
He
They
doesn't
go
wanna fight.
over towards A. It's all on
Oh,
this.
he's
Gets
buying
caught with
so
util
much
out.
time.
He gets no one. Oh god.
Here
They
comes
can
that
at least
push coming
rotate
here
over
into
towards
A.
A.
Right
Patty
now,
has
it's
his
just Happy
nade.
Pat.
But he's full flash!
Oh no, Pat goes down.
Oh, that flash perfectly in time for Elmi Moore.
And right now,
That
it's
was.
TLN locked out
He could
here,
have played that a bit
outnumbered,
better. The
outgunned.
flash was incredible though.
Cruz here
I
ready
mean,
to go, possibly with that smoke.
This is a hard
line.
retake. They have an
to
Omen
try it.
flash.
You
That's up.
have to try it, but it cannot be done.
Okay.
Match point for RRQ.
There was an
We can
Omen
hear
flash. I
RRQ
think it was
from
just back
up
short.
here.
I didn't
Yeah.
fully see it.
And I'm like a floor above them and across the entire stage, and I can hear them.
Flipsider, by the way, is just
Well,
everything,
it's
isn't
gonna
he?
be either RRQ
He's
or
getting all the
Talon
kills.
as the
His
victors, or
util,
Talon has
like
an
here, is
insane
just
comeback. And then we gotta go to
essential
overtime.
every single time. He's just
I mean, hey, it couldn't get
the
closer
king
than
of
that.
Haven
And,
at the moment.
listen, both
He really
teams,
is.
so Des talked about it before the match started. Both
Okay,
have been
5
on this
chances
upwards trajectory.
to close this one out for
a bit
RRQ. In
longer,
terms of the
but
buy,
Talon
it's
was
pretty
starting to
low.
really
Got double
show their
Spectre.
former selves, and even
Missing some
even
util as well, I
some of
think.
some of the macro strategies they've
No.
had, some of the calls they've had looked good. But the thing is RRQ, their aim is now coming online across all players.
They're firing on all cylinders right now. Pat gonna hang back here. It's a 4 versus 5 right now. RRQ decides they can probably slow it down a little bit and see if there's gonna be any overextensions.
I mean, listen, RRQ, the reason they can play it slow is as long as you start at about the 40-second mark, you've got Cosmic Divide, Hunter's Fury, and Lockdown. Yes, you have a Lockdown on the other side for Sushi Boys, but you either trade Lockdown for Lockdown or Hunter's Fury for Lockdown. You're always going to be 2 ults ahead. So they can just slow creep forward into Cubby. Now, Sushi Boys, he's purposely positioning for the Lockdown just to buy time, but no one is nearby. Yeah, I would not use
They're
it
gonna
here.
they're gonna
If
time
anything,
this
ditch
so
it if you
well.
try to go for the retake.
They've owned it.
Hunter's Fury.
They
on
have
the other
absolutely
side.
owned it. Sushi has to play retake. He has his Killjoy ult though. He.
Okay, Hunter's Fury gets drawn out.
Oh, it's gonna be
Yep.
right underneath
Okay.
EJ.
Oh man, it's done
And,
though.
You know, this is gonna be it. Either Talon
Like
can
how on
come in
earth
here
do
with
they
a
retake
and
this? They
make
gotta go
work.
fast.
Oh, no!
Hero
Elmi
plays
Moore.
here. Cruz did good.
Yeah, Cruz
Gets
was
out as well.
amazing.
There's maybe a
So
small window into
crucial.
this.
Gets out of lockdown range as well.
That was kind of sneaky. I'm not gonna lie.
So now they know
That
he's
was
exiting
real
garage because
sneaky.
nobody
They
was
take the
detained.
Killjoy down, so there's no
Sushi
util behind
well
anymore
aware
as
of
well.
that potential lurk.
Right, Flip gets one and a
What?
second. What?
What? Chat.
And in a
Chat,
second,
he is
suddenly
so
we
good
see
at this
4
map.
Talon
What happens
members
to him on
drop
this map?
out. This is going to
He's
be an
insane.
RRQ
What a
victory.
performance from him.
They
At
started
least
out
my
looking so weak
at least
on
my
map
praising of
1,
RRQ on
but
this map
3,
doesn't
they
fall
were
short.
on
They
fire.
did great.
With the
Flips
ceremony, we
is
actually
just
missed
straight
it
up
on the
MVP
camera
for that
'cause he
performance
jumped out
for
of
me.
his chair. I was looking over. As soon as he gets the last kill, Flips